Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson. Just recapping interior angles. Okay, so starter for today's lesson. So you'll probably want to pause the video when I show you it and copy the diagram down and then have a go at the questions, please. Okay, so here is the starter. Angles on parallel lines. So copy the diagram down, see if you can figure out each of the missing answers. Okay, press play when you're ready. Okay, welcome back then. So for these ones, let's just do it in order. All right, so to work out A, okay, what I would have done for this one, and it's quite easy to see, hopefully. So angles in parallel lines is when you're looking for your different sort of shapes. So like your F shape or your Z shape or so on. So this is like an upside down F shape here, look. So these two angles corresponding to each other. So A equals 53 because it's a corresponding angle. Okay, so remember corresponding angles are equal. Okay, I'll do each one in a different color just so we can see sort of what's going on. Okay, so for question B then, all right, what we do for question B is there's another F shape here, look. So there's another corresponding angle. So that angle there of 53 is also the same as that angle there. Okay, then what you should look at is these two together here, look, make like an upside down C shape or a U shape, okay, which we call co-interior. All right, so B would equal, all right, and co-interior, they're not equal to each other, okay, they add up to 180. So B will equal 180 minus the 53 that we already know there. Okay, so that is 53 because it's corresponding with this one. And then B is 180 minus 53, which is 127. Okay, and that's because it's a co-interior angle. Sometimes it's called an allied angle. Okay, so B is 127. Then moving on to C. Okay, well C, we get sort of this X shape here, look, that I'm doing in green. Okay, and this is called vertically opposite angles. Hopefully remember doing that. So these two angles here, B and C, are vertically opposite to each other. Okay, vertically opposite angles are equal. So C is 127 because it's vertically opposite. And then last one. Okay, so shape D here, look. Or angle D, I should say, sorry. Okay, what we can do for this one is this angle here, okay, is vertically opposite to angle A. So because angle A is 53, this angle here is 53 as well. And I just want to look at this little triangle here now, look. All right. So just this little triangle. Now this little part here may look as if it's 90, okay, but remember it's not drawn to scale. This angle here is actually 87 because it corresponds to this one. Look, you get like that F shape again here. So this angle is 87, okay? So the angle D is actually 180 minus 53 plus 87, okay? And you can use the column method if you want to, but 53 plus 7, well, that gives you 60, doesn't it? Plus another 80 is 140. Okay, so D equals 40 degrees, and I suppose you can say that's because we're talking about angles in a triangle, which we know add to 180. Okay, so quite a lot to do in that one, all right, but that's a little recap of angles in parallel lines. Okay, on to today's lesson then. Okay, so copy this example down, including the diagram, and then press play when you're ready to move on then. Okay, so this one says the shape below is an irregular pentagon. So first of all, irregular, okay, remember, means different sides and angles. So all of the sides and all of the angles are different. Okay, pentagon, well, we should know pentagon means 5 sides anyway. If we don't know that it means 5 sides, then shame on you, but also just count the sides, and we can see this shape has got 5 sides. So what we need to remember for the questions today is our formula for interior angles of a polygon. Okay, it's always n minus 2 multiplied by 180, where n, remember, is the number of sides. Okay, so for this shape that we're doing, it's got 5 sides. Okay, so 5 minus 2 times by 180 is 540 degrees. Okay, so every pentagon, whether it's regular or irregular, is always going to add up to 540 degrees. Okay, so that is what we call our target for this shape now. Okay, so in this shape, we know that that's 90 there. So we know 4 out of 5 angles. So all we've got to do is add up the 4 that we already know, take it away from our target of 540, and that's going to give us x. Okay, so I'm just going to add these angles up now, just quickly in the column method. So these are angles that we know already. So let's add them up. So 8 plus 5 is 13. Carry the 1, then 3, plus another 1, which is 4. Okay, plus 9, which is 13. Plus 4, 17, 18. Carry the 1 over. And then 1 plus 1 plus another 1, 383. Okay, so 540 minus 383. Make sure you borrow. All right, can't do 0 take away 3, so 10 take away 3 is 7. Can't do 3 take away 8, so borrow. 13 take away is 5. 4 take away 3 is 1. So x equals 157. Okay, so our target was only 540 for that question because it was a pentagon. Right, it's going to be different depending on how many sides the shape has got. So it's all about using this formula first to find out what your target is. Okay, moving on then. So this is an irregular hexagon. Okay, so again, we should know the hexagon is 6 sides. If we don't, just count them. Okay, so this time we're still using the same formula, aren't we? N minus 2 times by 180, where n is the number of sides. Well, this time is 6. So 6 minus 2, that gives you 180. That gives you 4, sorry. So then 4 multiplied by 180 should be 720. Okay, so our target this time is 720. And again, out of the 6 angles, there's only this missing angle here that we don't know. So add up the angles that we know. This time take it away from 720 because that's our target. Okay, so 163, 162, 113, 112, 86. All right, so we get 5, 10, 16 there, 6, 12, 13, 14, add another 8, 22, plus another 1, 23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we got 636 so far. We're then going to do 720 minus 636. So again, do your borrowing. Can't do 0 take away 6, so borrow. 10 take away 6 is 4. Okay, borrow again here. 11 minus 3 is 8. 6 take away 6 is 0. Y is 84. Okay, so it's all about using this formula first to find out your target. All right, so the main task now is on the next slide. Okay, so what you're probably better off doing is pausing the video, copying the diagrams down, having a go, and then press play when you're ready for the answers. So these are the ones that I wanted to have a go at, and the answers will follow soon. Okay, welcome back then. So here are the missing answers that you should have got for those questions there. Okay, so just have a look at those and mark them, and then put the heading checking question. Okay, I'll actually skip this one. I'd rather us have a look at this one instead. Okay, so I would copy this one down, have a go, press play when you're ready for the answer. Okay, welcome back then. So this says now, show by calculation that the angle X will be greater than 90 degrees. You must show all your work in. All right, so what it doesn't show you on this slide, but I did on the last one, is these are 2 regular polygons. So we've got a regular 10-sided polygon and a regular hexagon. All right, so that's important. So the fact that they're regular means all of the angles are the same size. Okay, so this angle here we want to work out first. Okay, now this is a 10-sided shape. Okay, let's do what we've just learned. n take away 2, blah, 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 yeah, times by 180. So in this case here, look, 10 minus 2 times by 180. Well, 10 minus 2 is 8, isn't it? 8 times 180 then. Use the bus stop, not the bus stop method, use the box method if you need to, okay? So you could do 8 times 18, for example, yeah, and then just add a 0 on the end. Doesn't really matter which way you do it, but I think it's 1,440, okay? That's all of those angles together now. We only want one of them. What we know, because it's regular, is all of those angles are the same. So we just need to do now 1440 divided by 10, because there are 10 angles, which is 144. So that angle there is 144. Okay. Similar sort of thing now if we work this angle out. So this is a hexagon. Yeah, we already worked out in the previous question. So a hexagon, 6 sides, 6 minus 2 times by 180. Okay, well that's 4, isn't it? Times by 180, which is 720. That's all of the angles together. They're all the same in that shape. Okay, there's 6 of them. So let's divide by 6. That's 120. Okay, so this angle here is 120. Now what you should have noticed also is all 3 of these angles are around a point here. Okay, so the red and the green plus the blue one there, x, that we're trying to figure out, they're around a point and they add up to 360, don't we? So x must equal 360 minus the other 2 that we already know. And the other 2 that we already know give us 264, don't they? Okay, so minus 264, yeah? So that means x equals, and you can work that out for yourself, can you? Use the column method if you need to. Okay, so do your borrowing, you get 6 there, and then you'll have to borrow again. So 15, take away 6 there gives you 9, and that's 0. So x equals 96, look, and then that is confirming in there that x will be greater than 90, because 96, it is greater than 90. Okay, so that's how you would answer that question there. Okay, thanks very much.